bestseller's heavy on the mantel shelf. Between the family portraits and the ghost of self, I see the gold leaf letters fading into gray, while the preacher promises a brighter day. But the ink is cold and the paper is dry, and the same old question starts to multiply. My father held the spine like a sacred shield, walking through the brambles of a fallow field. He said the answers are waiting in the lines, tucked between the parables and ancient signs. But the wind blows hard through the hollow pine, and the water never turned itself to wine. If the good book says it doesn't make it so, when the shadows lengthen and the rivers flow, can 1,000 pages hold the weight of breath, or steer a weary traveler away from death? If the holy promise is a heavy stone, am I walking with a king or just alone? The blackbirds circle in a darkening sky. They don't need a reason or a holy why. They don't read the scrolls or the prophecy. They just find their way across the rolling sea without a single verse to set them free. I saw mother weeping by the garden gate. The scripture couldn't help her negotiate with fate. She searched the chapters for a hidden door, but the silence only grew a little more. The gospel was a comfort in the Sunday light, but it left her shivering in the dead of night. So I'm standing here where the road divides, watching for the turning of the silver tides. The prophets are sleeping in their marble beds, with all those golden halos round their heavy heads. And the morning sun is a simple thing, regardless of the hymns the choir sing. If the good book says it doesn't make it so, when the shadows lengthen and the rivers flow, can 1,000 pages hold the weight of breath, or steer a weary traveler away from death? If the holy promise is a heavy stone, am I walking with the king or just alone? If the good book says, it doesn't make it so, when the shadows lengthen and the rivers flow, can 1,000 pages hold the weight of breath, steer a weary traveler away from death? If the holy promise is a heavy stone, am I walking with the king or just alone?